Back here on the Iona Insider pregame show, John Stinga here with junior guard Aleesha Powell. Aleesha, you were the savior in the Gales' last win, 60-59. You made the winning layup with roughly 3 seconds left, about 3.5 seconds. Can you just take us through that final play, what you saw on the court?
Well, as soon as Haley passed me back the ball after I inbounded it to her, running down the court, I just had my head up, and I knew that was only 10 seconds on the clock, so I had to push it. We had a play set up, but by the time I got down there, the clock had really winded down, so I saw an opening, I hesitated, and I went to the basket and finished.
Was that the play that Coach Billy Gotzi drew up in the huddle?
Not originally. We definitely had something else drawn up, but sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment, you have to make a game time decision, and that's what I had to do.
Was there anything previous in the game that you noticed that allowed you to have the confidence to take it to the basket?
Well, they were letting me get to the basket all day. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but I like to drive. I'm quick, so I use my quickness, especially in the full court, and I got to the basket like I was doing all game.
Congratulations also on your first career double-double. You had a career-high 10 rebounds. During the course of the game, did you realize you're maybe I'm getting a double-double this game, setting your career high in rebounds?
I actually had no idea. I didn't know that I had 10 rebounds until my mom texted me after the game. I had no clue, but it was a nice surprise.
And now your heroics bailed out what was kind of a lackluster offense in the second half. You guys only shot 22% from the floor. What was struggling in the second half?
I think when they went 3-2, it kind of caught us off guard a little bit. We did face it earlier in the year, but we really haven't seen it like that in a while, so we really had to adjust, and we definitely learned from it, and we know exactly how to handle a 3-2 from here on out.
3-2 zone, do you think that led to the fact you guys only had 7 assists in the game?
I think so. We were struggling to move the ball a little bit, especially coming off the screens, and the way that they were playing it made it hard for us to make a pass and get a shot off right away. Kind of had to create our own shots a little bit, and I think that's where we struggled.
Was it weird to see Tamika Martinez not taking the final shot and you taking it? It was the first time maybe in 2 years Tamika wasn't taking the final shot. Did it feel good for you to get your opportunity?
I mean, yeah, I've had a game winner before, a couple game winners before, but I'm never going to shy away from the moment. If Mika's not there to take it, I'm definitely going to step up and take it, and I think that if she doesn't have the opportunity, if it doesn't come to her, because obviously teams are going to flock to her on defense, I think somebody else needs to be able to step up and have the confidence to take that kind of shot, and 2 days ago, it was me, so that's, I mean, on a team you have to be able to step up as if your star player isn't able to take that shot.
Now today's game is a rematch against the Rider Bronx. What is your mindset? What's the team's mindset heading into today's game?
We definitely owe them one. They stole one from us at their place, and it's going to be a different game. We're back to the team that we were, and I think that game we really took a step back, but this week we've definitely taken a few steps forward, and we're definitely ready for them.
That game against Rider, Tamika Martinez fouled out with about 3:30 left. If she stayed in the game, do you think you guys would have won that one?
I think it would have been different on the floor, especially defense, because that's another person that they have to guard. And if they're all flocking to her, then other people are open. And I feel like having her off the floor made it more difficult for some people to score, because it, say when she's off the court, then they focus on Joy or whoever else, but when she's on the court, it's more balanced, and I'm able to create for them, and Mika's able to create, and Joy's able to create, and so Haley and Sabrina too, we can get them involved, but it's a different type of defensive mindset that other teams have. When she's off the floor, their eyes kind of light up, and they're like, okay, let's make somebody else beat us.
When Martinez took a seat on the bench, you stepped into the spotlight and you carried the team. Do you expect the defense to approach you any differently today, knowing now what you're capable of?
I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see. I think that I'm going to approach the game the same way. I can't focus on how they're going to play me. I have to focus on my preparation. We as a team have to focus on our preparation. We can't think of how they're going to come out. We have to come out with the most energy and the most fight to win this game.
You allowed a season-high 92 points against Rider. It was a very high-scoring game in overtime. What do you need to change defensively today?
Everything. I don't think we really played our best defense against them last time at all. It was clear on film. We watched the film, we went over it, we saw ourselves, and we understood that we weren't in our gaps. We weren't helping each other out. We weren't putting correct ball pressure, guarding the shooters when we should. We weren't in a stance half the time. So I think that definitely after this week of practice and getting back to focusing on defense and the fundamentals is definitely going to help us today, and we're ready to really lock down.
Is this game a tone setter for the rest of the year?
I think it is, to be honest, because this is the only team that we've lost to, and this is the only team that we expect to lose to. We don't expect to lose again. And definitely starting today, once we get this win, it's definitely going to change our mindsets, but definitely increase our confidence going on our last stretch.
All right. Good luck today in the game.
Thank you.